Here's a hip mobility series to help you loosen up your hips. The first thing we're going to do is on elbow hip cars, one set of 3 each side. So as you're going through it, you're looking to maintain, strengthen, and assess your hips' full range of motion on both sides. And then notice as I'm going through this exercise, my low back isn't moving. So that's one thing that you should be assessing as you're going through it, and make sure that you're not getting any type of excessive extension through your low back as you're moving through this hip exercise. The next thing we're going to do is adductor rock back. And the reason that we do adductor rock back is to focus on lengthening and strengthening the groin and adductor tissue, which is on the inner side of your leg. And the last exercise that we have for this hip mobility series is a posterior capsule stretch. And this focuses on the posterior tissue of the hip or the backside of the hip. There are a few ways to vary or manipulate this movement. So the first thing here is just moving laterally or diagonally to get a deeper stretch. Another way, which we're going to show here in a minute, to manipulate this exercise is to move onto elbows, and that helps you get a deeper stretch through the back side of your hip. And then the last variation that you can do is a hip rock kind of laterally. So it's a little bit more of a bias towards the lateral aspects of the hip as I shift my hip diagonally and off to the side. And you can see my butt a little bit more as you move laterally.